they didn't really want to. Most of them probably weren't really in it.
Well, they're fed up with Hitler, I'll tell you, you know. They'd never say anything to each other.
Right.
They're scared of being turned in, you know.
Because of the SS.
But they'd talk to us. Old Schultz, he was 63 years old. They were civilians that we worked with.
Uh huh.
And we always said, well, Schultz, when they take you, the world will be over. And by God, they took him. Took him and put him in the People's Army down at Munich, where they took him. And I always wondered what happened to old Schultz, you know.
Now, was he the one that was from America, had come from
No,
America?
that was the first guy we worked with. He had been in Milwaukee,
Right.
and he knew the war was. He went to Milwaukee, come back to get his wife and boy, and they wouldn't let him back out of the country.
And then they put him in the army.
Well, no, he's just a civilian. It worked.
All right.
Yeah, but then when there at the end, why old Schultz wasn't working, we said, "Where's old Schultz?" And they said, "Well, they took him down in Munich, put him in the People's Army, you know, kind of like Garden or something like that, you know." But yeah, he'd been in World War I.
Wow.
He
And
was
that had-
63 years old.
Yeah,
He was 63
he's
years
getting
old.
promoted again.
It was. Was he the one that let you guys kind of gave you the American news still?
Oh yeah, he used to tell us. Yeah, but he would never tell you where a German could hear. You know,
Right.
they were scared. They didn't trust each other. Yeah.
How's it going for you? Keeping busy?
Yeah.
Yeah, because then they would have what, the SS come in.
Well, yeah.
That's good. It's good to stay busy.
You know. And then when you were liberated, you
Yeah.
went back through and were brought back to the States then?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They took you. Well, they trucked you and trained you. You know, you went with truck. They even flew us some.
Did all your family get
They
together?
took us and flew us.
Everyone was there.
That was Americans. They flew us into France, and then we went by train and truck. Camp Lucky's train.
Okay.
And there
There's
they
just too
went
much.
to
Their kids
States.
are all sick anyway right now.
Oh.
He said they're being
And how long were you, when you were in the different work camps, when you were the POW, did they have you in one place? You said you were
Just
in
one
Munich.
work camp was where we went. You know,
You were in
we
Munich
got
originally.
we got captured in Africa. They took us up to Tunis and flew us over to Naples, and from there we went by train up into Munich at 7
Okay.
and then they put you kind of putting you in these work camps. You know, that's we ended up there, in Moosburg.
But then once the Americans and Allies were closing in, they started moving you guys
that
around.
was 2 years and that.
Okay, 2 years. So after
Yeah,
2
see,
years.
I got caught in 73 or 43 and got liberated in
That's nice
45.
down
Okay. So it was 2 years
We
before.
was in that work camp, you know.
there.
Yeah, we built a big electric plant for them.
Wow.
But they had the machinery.
11 cousins that were hanging out. She's all of us.
Oh.
Brittner all moved in there
Crazy the past couple
and,
days.
you know, getting ready to fire up.
Kind of tired out.
And when we moved out, well, then after we was on the road there, oh, I don't know, must have been 3 weeks or so.
Yeah, I'm not used to it.
Why, this civilian that I knew was coming by on his bicycle, and I flagged him down, and I said, "What happened back there?" Well, he said, "You remember the old plant, the old electric plant had 5 smokestacks, and they had 2 new ones built on the new plant that was more efficient." They said there's only one left on the new plant, one
Oh,
chimney left. All the rest all kaput. He said it's blown down.
because the Russians.
I cooked
Russians
them
come
rice,
in.
Raymond.
Yeah.
They did like the Germans did them, demolish things.
Right.
See, that's the way the Germans, when they went into Russia, they demolished things. Well, they did the same thing.
You see, the Russians were smart because they kept letting them come in deeper and deeper into Russia, right?
They what?
The Russians kept letting them come in deeper and deeper into Russia.
Well,
As the winter
they
came
didn't,
along.
yeah, and then it
Then they-
froze out and had to get out.
Yeah, because the Russians were prepared for the
That's
winter.
right. Well,
Germans never were.
They could live in that kind of weather.
Yep.
Now, where we was in Germany, it was just like here.
Mm-hmm.
We got some zero weather, but just like here, it was same latitude, I guess. But yeah,
What was the work camp that you were at in Munich? What was it?
Springburg.
Springburg.
What?
Now, did they have all different branches of the service and different, British and all the different allies with you guys, or did they keep you
No,
guys?
it's just American.
So they kept you guys separated.
Yeah. Now, when we come up through 7A, they was all mixed there. There's Australians and there was guys in there who had been captured at Dunkirk, and there was Air Corps, pilots, and it was just a mixture in there.
Mm-hmm.
There was Russians there and Poles and everything else,
And did everybody speak some sort of English, or?
Well,
Everybody
the
speak their
British Army and Air Corps, they had pilots there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a guy, he was right side of us in the bunk, he was a pilot. He was a British pilot, got shot down.
Mm-hmm. Now, were there any Americans in your camp that were from Ohio still too?
Oh, yeah.
Or?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there was. Well, see, our whole outfit, I was an anti-tank company, and they got the whole caboodle there.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was some, the infantry, 168th Infantry, there was some of them in the mountains there. And then there was artillery, which was attached to us.
Mm-hmm.
The 155s they had.
What is it, just them ground up and
But
bend the
They
bean
have a
and...
little, it's like the tahini used the.
And which division were you in?
Let's see.
in 34th Division,
34th,
168th Regiment.
168th Regiment.
See, the 34th Division made up of three regiments.
Okay.
And 133rd,
Bob
134th,
Ross, he's a
168th.
carrot cake.
And you guys were anti
Good.
tank.
That was good.
You were anti-tank?
Yeah, in a tank company, yeah.
So you were
But that was
artillery.
it all figured right into the
We
34th
made it
Division.
together.
Okay.
See, the 133rd, they had an anti-tank company, and just like 168th had an anti-tank company.
I think you told me before that the tanks that
Yeah.
the Americans had just couldn't keep up with
Oh,
the
they didn't have the... they
Rommel's tanks.
didn't- Oh, no, they didn't have the... His tanks was better than everything.
Uh-huh.
See,
That one.
we had them old Grant and Sherman tanks, hell, they wasn't They had, Germans had them Mark IVs.
Yeah.
They had a 77
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
cannon,
worse than pads.
where ours had a 75 short barrel with didn't have the velocity.
Right.
They had the long barrel that had the velocity. They would shoot right. Hell, I seen tanks. Our tanks is shot just right through,
Really?
right through. I mean, you could look right through.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
but I
was.
just wondered if.
well, the first
I had
battle
too
we
much
was
soap,
in.
Maybe, I thought maybe I should
And,
go put them through
I
the.
couldn't believe shoot through.
No.
Check it on the white.
Now, were you guys in battle with Rommel quite a bit then? I mean,
Oh,
was
no,
it pretty constant, or was it
but,
just?
we were first. I don't know whether it was Rommel first where we was, but we got there right after the battle was over.
Okay.
I mean, it withdrew,
Nice way to getting in there, seeing the tanks with holes right through them.
The Germans just had better equipment than we had, but later on we had better equipment than they had.
Right.
But they built them Tiger tanks and stuff like that. But they didn't have them until they got into France and things like that.
Now, did you guys have air support over there?
Here's, no,
No?
no. We had, first we was guarding a big airport down in the desert. B-17 was flying out of there. They had B-17s, P-38s, and British Spitfires, but the Americans was flying the Spitfire.
All right.
And they said, better than anything we had.
Wow.
But then later on, see, we built
I picked those out.
comparable airplanes. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you know, the P-38s, they had them down there, but they weren't maneuverable like the Spitfires. Every night when we was down there in the desert training at Biskra, and every night there'd be a P-38 and a Spitfire up there practicing dogfighting.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Well, the Spitfire just turned right around where the P-38 was going because they had a twin engine.
Yeah. And then the Germans had
They won't have the senior
the
center on
BMW,
Monday either, will they?
because BMW originally started with the airplanes, right?
They
Or BMW originally had the airplane engines. They originally.
Well, I don't know. Now they had the Messerschmitt airplane, and see, they had better plane than we had
Oh.
to start with. See?
Mm-hmm.
And then we was building planes that was comparable to theirs. Yeah, when we was marching around, we seen
Had some
two
models.
Messerschmitts shoot down a
Very
B-17.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the guy, we seen the old baby smoking, you know, and coming in.
Little sparkling
Then
breakers, that's what they
we
had.
wanted, well, them guys, pretty soon they bailed out. There's 9 of them
Senior
come out
center
of it.
for you.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And they wasn't too high up with them. They bailed out.
Well, that's safe.
Now you have your sketchbook still, right? You have you have your sketches and your diary still, right?
It's sweet.
The
When,
what?
Yeah.
your sketches.
Yeah, still.
I just
So when
got
you were
some
when you were
one
in
copy.
the when you were a POW,
Yeah.
you did all your sketches of the various.
Oh, yeah, in that logbook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did all them after. We got them in the French Red Cross. That they passed them out. We was the only guys I ever seen got them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we was
That's why I'm
really
seeing
the
it
first
over
bunch that they'd captured in a mount, you know, the pilots
Probably
shot down, you know.
Ready for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Looked like they was all closed up when we come by.
So they allowed the Red Cross then to come in and check on you guys. And,
Well, yeah, that's that's according to the Geneva Convention, and Germans belong to the Geneva Convention, and we had a Red Cross guy had to come in there, maybe twice a year. And the Germans pretty much adhered to that, you know, I mean, they, probably as much as we did.
yeah. Well, yeah.
I talked to a guy though at when I got discharged. He was well, actually, it was before they sent me down to San Antonio for rest and recoup.
Mm-hmm.
When I got back, I was down there, I don't know, a couple of weeks or so. But there was a guy, a German there. They had a little miniature golf course, and that's what he did, is took care of that golf course.
Oh.
And he said, I never ate better in my life than I'm eating here.
Really?
And he says, if I can, he says, I'm going back and get my wife and boy and bring them back here. And he had a bicycle, you know,
Uh-huh.
that he had.
So they.
Oh yeah, German people just like us, you know, they didn't like that war any better than we did, you know, as far as just one of them
Grapes
things
have
you
been
had
so
to do.
good this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've gotten.
These last ones I
So you
got
think
were
the,
smaller, but they were
SS
sweet
and,
good.
and those guys are, you know, more of Hitler's armies.
We seen SS guys. They come. In fact, we had a German captain, just regular,
Mm-hmm.
that was over our camp, and an SS guy come in there one day, and he had our captain standing at attention.